What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to take a look at the Transformers Headmaster's Brainstorm. So this is a reissue. I got this at Walmart. They are doing the nice packaging. You saw the image earlier, but there's the package it comes in. It is slightly modified from the original. I believe it's got better paint, better details, but overall it's pretty much the same figure we got. I think it was back on the Titans Return line is when this came out. But this one does have a little bit more paint, so you've got paint this whole piece is painted, this front nose cone, as well as the green on the hatch, and then also the gray here on the arms, and then the gray back here. And then the rest is plastic. You do have the Tampo Autobot logos there, and then on the bottom you got these Tampos, which you'll see more in the robot mode. But overall, really nice looking. It does have 3 wheels here, so you can roll on those wheels. You do have this cockpit, which of course is meant for the Headmaster. So here is the Headmaster, and let's get a little bit closer. And pretty much, you know, a little tiny bit of paint on the face there, but other than that, it's all pretty much plastic. You do have the painted face, which will look in the robot mode, but it does look good. You can fold up his feet here, and he can sit in this little cockpit there. And that looks nice. And that is the same as the original, but you also get this gun. So this gun can mount here on the side, or if you want it more symmetrical, there is a slot on the bottom and a peg there. You can just peg that right in. Try not to peg it all the way in because it's hard to get this off of here, but you can just peg that in right there, and then you got that symmetrical look. It still rolls, doesn't get in the way. If you don't like this little gap here, you can just close that up. Push his seat slightly forward, and then, you know, it doesn't show as much. But your toy, you can choose how you want to display it. Overall, really good looking vehicle mode or jet mode, whatever it is, space jet. Let's bring in a vehicle for comparison. There he is with another deluxe class. So this is the Earthrise Runabout, and there you go for size. Okay, let's take a look at the transformation here. There is kind of like a secondary mode. So go ahead and open up this, open that up, take out the Headmaster, set him aside. Go ahead and pull the arms away from the sides. You can see these kind of just cording out. You're going to fold this downwards onto the bottom of his plane here. And then you're going to separate this piece. Okay. Actually, if we want to do this mode, you can just put this back here, or you can leave it down, whatever. But get these pegged back in, and then go ahead and take this, and you can take this little guy, the Headmaster, and sit him in here. Actually, if you want to put his arms up, you can pose his arms. They just are on ball joints there. Nice and tight. Everything's really nice and tight. I've noticed that they've improved that. I don't know if that was a change to the mold or just better QC or what, but there you go. You can sit in this little vehicle. You can have this separate, or you can plug it in here like this. I don't know. It's a little weird, but that's something you can do as a secondary mode. All right, so go ahead and take him out. Take out the gun. So we're going to need these for the robot mode. And let's go ahead and transform him. Go ahead and put his arms down. Fold the legs over. And that just pegs to the back of his head. And that's ready to go. So you can set that aside. Go ahead and take the arms. Pull these out. Flip over to the other side. Open up these feet. You can split here. You're going to fold this over, and that'll allow you to flip down the leg, and then close this up. Same on this side. Open this up, fold it down. On this side, you're going to fold this panel inwards, and then you can close this up. And there you can see his legs. Go ahead and take the arms, and those are going to peg into the sides. Same on this side. Go ahead and take this. This is going to fold to his back and just sit right there. Open up the chest plate here. Fold this seat in and then fold the chest plate back down. And the final touch, you're going to take this head. It seems to fit best if you have this face facing forward. So put it in like that. And then rotate the head around. And the last steps here, go ahead and take the pieces on the arms and fold those back. They're just going to sit back there. Same on this side. Go ahead and take this. These are painted, so just be careful with that paint. And then this is kind of a style choice, but you can fold these wings, angle them back. Get him situated. And there you have Brainstorm in his robot mode. A really nice looking robot mode. There's quite a bit of detail and paint on this guy, much more than I was expecting. So you do have paint here on the crotch and on the hands. No, I'm sorry, the hands are just plastic. You have paint on this chest piece here. His head is fully painted. Let's get in closer on that head sculpt. That looks really nice. I think they did a great job with that. Really captures the character, and I like that it's fully painted. Everything on that is painted. You do have this detail here. I believe it's Tampo. I don't think it's a sticker. And that looks good. Move back out here. You do have this Tampo down here, which looks good. All in all, a very nice looking robot mode. I think they did a great job. Now you do have choices for this. So if you like, you can have it on its back. You can just put that right back where it was, and that can stay there. I don't think that looks that good, but that's a choice. Or you can have it in the arm, which I think makes a little more sense. He's got extra guns or a shield if you want it to be a shield. And then this gun, again, you've got all sorts of choices. You can put this in the arm, like so, or you can put it in his hand, which I think makes more sense and looks good. And there you go. There is Brainstorm all geared up. Let's go over his articulation. So the head is on the head of the Headmaster, so you do get the articulation of that head. So it goes a little bit side to side, it goes that much up, that much down, and it rotates all the way around. It can pop out, but generally speaking, it's nice and tight in there. The arm goes up 90 degrees. The rotation at the bicep rotates all the way around and then goes up on this shoulder joint, so you can get it all the way up there. The head does, get in the way a little bit. And then I told you before, you can articulate those wings. He does have a waist rotation, very tight, nice. No ab crunch. The legs go up to there, back to there, out to there, all on friction, and you have a 90-degree bend at the knee. Rotation at the thigh. Looks like there's a little bit of rotation at the upper thigh, and then there's a rotation at the mid-cut of the thigh. No ankle tilt or ankle pivot. Unfortunately, back when they were doing these figures in the Titan Return, they weren't really putting any ankle pivots in. So that's a little bit of a bummer. For size comparison, there he is with the Earthrise or Netflix Optimus, which I believe is a leader class, although he's not as big as a leader class, but again, fits in nicely with the existing line. If you wanted to get these Headmasters in there, you could. So final thoughts on Brainstorm here. I like it. I think it's a good figure. I know it's a reissue, and so it's not a new character, it's not a new figure, but it does feel like it's worth the upgrade. This is $20 at Walmart, and you can pick this up. It does fit in well with the other lines. So if you were trying to get, all the Headmasters, they're out right now in store. I do have one more to look at. That will be Hardhead. We'll take a look at him as well. But I definitely recommend them. I think if you didn't pick up the originals or you don't have the previous versions from Titan's Returns or any of the other lines, then this is definitely a good pickup for your Headmasters. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.